What's up, guys? I'm Martino, and welcome to Flutter's channel. So, today we are going to make a car driving animation using Dart and Flutter. So, it is basically an animation that I came across on YouTube, another YouTube channel named Daily Tuition. So, here is the animation. So, it's a car driving, you see, and the trees are moving. And yeah, or we can also turn on the light and turn off the light like this, you see. So that's basically we are going to do in this session today. So let's just dive into it, okay? So in order to do it, I have first of all created like a home page, and I can run it. That's here, okay? So that's it, okay? So now let's go, okay? So now I will add the body, and here I will add a, let's say a simple piece, and my center will have like a child stack. I'll give it a stack, okay, and I have the image that I set, and yes, I have three images, okay. The first one is the background. The second one is the like the trees, and the third one is the car, okay. So I'm gonna use this one first of all to position like the background image. Okay, so I'll just do it like this. Set image 01 png. All right. Okay. So after run it, I'll have something like this. Oh, okay. I think it's normal. Um. Oh yeah. It is image one, not 01. Okay, cool. So what's next? We are going to position the, you see like this, we have it. Now we are going to position the car. Right. So the car, um, I'm going to do it quickly. So here I can add like a position bottom, let's say no, bottom first. Bottom, let's say 0. Okay. Right. Oh, no, not really. Left. Okay. And in order to position the left, I'll create a size. I think it is better instead of giving it like a constant value. So I will just take like the size of my screen, and yeah, position it according to it. So I'll have like the size at width, okay, and let's say width divided by, I don't know, divided by 10, like this, okay, and here I'll give it like the image, the asset. So image that asset, um the name of my asset, image 05, I think. Yeah, img like this. Okay, so let's just see what is okay. So let's see. Yeah, I think it is good. It's good. Okay, so we have this. Let me try to reduce the screen size. Okay, yeah, interesting. Mm, okay, no, let me change this. I would think screen size divided by 8. Oh, um, mm, okay, 5. Okay, yeah, this size is better. Cool. And next, we are going to make this ground. Okay, so you can see here that we have a ground. We have this ground that is here, like the ground where will be positioned, let's say the car. Okay, so let's make this ground, and yeah, let's make this ground. Okay, so in order to make the ground, I will first of all, let's just use like an alignment. Is an alignment that's bottom center, please. Okay, the width, no, let's give it a container, and it will take like the double that infinity. We hit, let's say, um, 50, and here I'll give it a decoration property with the color. Uh, I think it might be a gradient. That's what I think. But okay, let's just give it. Let's remove like this and just use the color property. Color, and here it's a color that purple. I'm not really sure it's a purple one. I think it might be this color that is here. I think so. Let's just use. Let's just pick the color. I will use my colors now to make it. Okay, let's just pick the color. Okay, so here is the color. Okay, cool. Okay, I'll just use this color code. Mm, okay, so here, like this. Okay, put a cost. Okay, yeah. So I think for now we are good. We are good. We are good. I don't know what is really happening, but it's because we are positioned like, is it like the background is coming after the car, so we are going to remove like the car and place it after the ground. Yes, you see. And now let me just do something. Okay, let's just do it like this. Okay, so we are having this. All right, no problem. No problem, no problem, no problem. Okay, so I think what we are really going to do is okay, let's use, instead of this um align, let's use the position here also. And here I'll just put like left 0, and right also 0, and the bottom also 0. Now you can see. Okay, so we have our result. I think that's what we really need. Okay, and now we are going to position um, the car on top of the background. You see, because sorry, on top of the ground. Okay, because the car should be on the ground. So to do that, we give the ground this height. So we are just going to use it, uh, yeah, to put the car on the ground. So bottom will be the same value. Okay, yeah. So I think that's what we really need for now. And the next thing to do is to create, let's say, the light that is here. So in order to create the light, we are going to use the custom paints of Flutter. So let's just do it. Okay. So first thing, first thing I can say is to have something like this. Okay. So first thing to do is let me just define a position. For the no, not now, not like this. The car, like the light, is on top of the car. You see, uh, let's say on the right of the car. So I'll just wrap the car inside a stack to create like one single component for the car plus the light. So I'll just create it. So it will be a stack like this, like this. Okay, and then now I can position my light, according to the position of my car. Yes. Okay, so here, I'll just say left. I'll give, I don't know, let's say 140, and bottom also should be zero. Okay, no bottom. And here now I can define a child, and the child should be a custom paint. And here I can define also the size for like my light. So here I will just say 140 and 20, for example. And so it also takes the painter parameter or property. So I'll call my painter draw light, for example. And yes, here I can define now my draw light. I hope you are following me along. Okay. So now here is the draw light, the painter, draw light painter. Extend the custom paints. Okay. So mm, no, it's a custom painter. Sorry. And now yeah, I'll override it. And yeah, let's just remove all of this and add like this implication thing and give it a false value. All right. Mhm. And now here we are going to do the magic for creating the light. Okay. So first thing to do is to define a path for the light creation. So the path should be like we call that the this function path. Okay. And now we can move our path. So what if you see like the shape of the light is basically a triangle. You see, it's a triangle starting from like point zero here, coming to this point, coming back here, and closing there. So it's basically like a triangle. So that's what we are going to make. We are going to create a triangle with the path function. So how to do it? I'll just first of all call the path like this and move it from 0 to 0. Okay, like 0 to 0 is somewhere here. You see, 0 to 0 is somewhere here. So we are going to move it to this point. So this point is basically like our size. Our size, our width, and our height. So that's mainly it. So I'll move it as I said. So now I'll do path that move to, and then I'll give it my size, that width, and my size at heads. All right. Okay, cool. And now I'm going to bring now the this point. Now I'm going to create like this path. I'm moving the triangle to somewhere here. You see, somewhere here. So in order to do it, I'm going now to use the relative path uh, function. Um, sorry, the relative move to. Sorry, the relative line to. Sorry. And here is not a move to, it's a line to. We are defining, we are creating a line. You see, so we are drawing a line, And here too we are drawing a line. Sorry. So yeah, I'm going to give it like the size, the minus size that width, because if you make the calculus like this, you have like a point here. So is just our size, that width, like this whole width minus as a value here, or like yeah, a little value here. So um yeah, is a type that width, and yeah, I would do like plus 50 for example, and the head is 0. Okay, and now I can close it. So I can close it like this. Now when I run the code and rerun the code, you'll see that nothing happened. Why? Because we are just defining the path. It's not yet ended. So now we are going to draw like our triangle using the path, or like yeah, the path that we have already defined. So to do it, I'll just call the canvas that draw path, and yeah, it takes two parameters, the path and the paint. Now the paint is the one that defines the color. You see the color, like let's say the decoration of our our triangle in this case. So now it's time to define another variable called path. Okay, and here it will take paint. So here it will take the paint like this. Okay, and here I'll give it. Normally I should just use a color. Okay, let's just do it first. I'll give it a color. Colors that's yellow. Okay, and now I think we should be able to see that the triangle. You see, we can be able to see the triangle. Yeah, of course, it is not yet perfect, but we are going to fix it. Um, it's due to like the weight that I gave to the, how do I call it? I gave it to the size here. Yeah. So I'll say give me its value like this. Okay, now I think it is better. It is better. And I have defined already the bottom. Okay, that's cool. And the heads already defined. Okay. Yes, so I'm just going to make some kind of manipulations to see. Okay, so I will increase this to this value like this. Yeah, okay. So I think I might know what is going on exactly. I think it is due to it's due to not this value. It's due to the fact that we have added like yeah, we have added the bottom value. Okay, but I'm just going to make some manipulation. So I will remove the clip like this. Okay, so when I remove the clip, now it works, and I think it's a very good news for us. Okay, yeah. So now we are good. I'm just going to remove this to change this to this value. Okay, so think is really better. And now you can see we have already created like our light, but it's missing some kind of precision. So here it is not, the light should not be like a yellow, you see. So we are going to use, instead of a color, we are going to use a shader. So it will create some kind of gradient, you see, gradient moving the color from yellow to white, you see. So let's do it. And yeah, it's a shader here. So to apply, let's say to apply a gradient to a paint or a painter, um, we use the shader property to make it. So here, next thing to do is to define like our, let's define now our shader or our gradient. Okay. So here, I'll just say linear gradients. Yeah, let's just choose the linear one. So the linear gradient and the color, the colors. Okay. So here it's moving. If you observe it well, it's like it is moving from yellow to white. You see. So I'm just going to let me just fade this first, and color of that yellow. And here I will reduce the opacity. I will give it the opacity of 0.7. Okay. And here the color of that yellow with opacity 0.7 again, but it's not indent. Now we are going to create the shader. Okay, so now create the shader with this, and it takes a rect. And here, let's say we are going to use the rect from cycle. So we are going to first of all define the center. So here, let's just define the center and give it 50 15, for example. You can you can also play around with this value to see like how it's going to change the things. No problem. And okay, do this. Okay. And now my radius um, 10, for example. And let's run it. So if I run, oh no, if I run it now, yeah, it should work. But it's because instead of white, we added yellow here. So okay, so we have something like this. I think it's pretty cool, but we can also make some changes. I don't know. I could yeah, change this to, instead of creating two colors, we are going to use three colors. But yeah, it's not really cool. So we're just going to remove it and keep it like this. Otherwise, we can still reduce the opacity of the white color. We see the changes. Yeah, something like this. I think it's not really bad, but we can still see like the yeah, the color, and I think that's good for now. Okay. So now next thing to do is to move the trees. Okay, we are going to move the trees to the left. And in order to do that, let's just create first the trees, or like position the trees. So yeah, the trees should come first before the car. Okay, in terms of stacking. Oh, sorry. Um, in terms of stacking. So the two should come first. Okay. So now I'll open this, and now I will position my trees. Okay. Now let's position it. So trees should, okay. Now I'll call I'll I'll use also the position widget again, and here um, okay. So I will add like a child and the image that I set. So image image 03, I think, PNG. And here the bottom, okay, it should have like the same bottom as the ground. Okay, so bottom 50, and left. Okay, now I'll just say right. Okay, right. I'll give it also 50. Okay, so yeah, here is the results. I think it's really interesting. How do you think about it? I think it is really, really interesting. Yes. Yeah, but I'm just going to change the values the bottom, because normally we should have our like our assets coming at this position. No, they should normally be seen, and the shadow should be under them. This shadow should be under them. So I'll just change all the bottom values to, let's just create like a bottom constant, bottom, bottom head, for example, and instead of 50, I'll give it a 70. The cost double. What is happening? Oh yeah, uh, yeah, static. Uh, okay, all good. Now, here the bottom one, like this. Here two bottom. I think I used the bottom also somewhere. Yeah, wait. Yeah, I use it also here. Okay, right. Good. Yeah. So you see, that's pretty nice though, and we can still manipulate it. So yeah, change it a bit. Yes, and we have this. And I would say it is better. Cool. And now what we are going to do is we are going to animate the trees. We are going to move the trees. So this is not like an animation. So how we are going to do it? How are we going to do it? So first thing is we are going to make some things here in the init state function. So let's override and create the init state. So in order to move it is like we are changing the position of like the right position. We are changing because as the times goes on, this position is changing. So if we have like the tree here, the tree will be in uh, like after a few minutes the tree will be here, after a few minutes the tree will be here. So is it like the tree is moving according to the time, you see? And in order to do it, we are going to make like the right variable, or like this right variable that I have already defined here. Let's see, what did I define it? Okay, this variable that I defined here, the right one, this variable, we are changing it according to the time. You see? So we are going to use a timer. So here we call in a timer, and it will be like a periodic timer. And I can give it like duration. Okay. So the duration will be, let's say, I don't know, milliseconds, for example. Let's give it 50 milliseconds. We don't know. We can still changing it after, but let's keep it like this, okay? And what is happening is now the right move here, as it is going to be a dynamic, we are going to create like this variable. So let's say double, and call it move x, for example. Okay. So initially it is 50, right? So just come here, replace the 50 to move x. All right. Now next thing to do is to now make it dynamic. All right. So here we are going to make like set. We are going to use a set state, and here I would say every time that the time is going, change, or like put it more to the left. So I'll use this value like this. So this is basically, or it means we have the move x becoming the move x minus 1, you see? So, yeah. That's why I did like this. Okay, so let's see what will happen. You see, okay, so it is moving to the right. Okay, so I'm going to change this to plus. Okay, and I think now it's going to work. Yes. So you see, it's going all right. So you can now see that yeah, it is working, and that's good. But we as like it is going for one round, and we are not seeing our tree anymore. So we are going to make a kind of condition. So I would say like if I know that the tree's position uh, is here, like the trees has moved from a position to this position, so I will loop it. So it's kind of a looping like the values, you see. So yeah, looping the move. I'll comment it out. Okay, good. And here, no, okay. So I would say if if the move x, okay, is I would say is greater than is greater. Sorry, greater than okay. I'll give this value, for example, 500. So now I'm going to say the move x will become again 5, for example. And now let's see how it goes. So mhm, yeah, you see, so now it's kind of working. Yeah, but what I'm gonna do is I'll keep this at 0. So let's wait for it. Okay, it seems to be working, but everything is depending on now this move that is here. So in order to do it, like I'm going to add like more, let's say more values. So I'll change this to 70, for example. Yeah. So now you can see that it is working perfectly. See? Yeah. So I think we have also our tree moving. And now I think it is very slow. So I'm going to try to make it faster. I will reduce like the time, the duration, and yes, it's moving faster, but too faster. Okay, so I'll keep it at 35. Yeah. All right. So now I think we have something, and it is still remaining. It's still remaining something. Uh, let's watch the video again. So yeah. Okay. What is happening? What is happening? Yeah. So now I think you can see it. It is the move of the car. The car is going up and down. That's what we are going to do now. Okay. So we already have this. That's very cool though. And now, in order to do this animation, like the move of the car, then we are going to use an animation controller. So I'll add the ticker, the single ticker, because we have only one animation controller to create. And here, I'll call my animation controller, and I'll call it the move controller. Also, the animation, I'll call it the move animation. All right. If we are good for now, okay. So next thing to do is now to define this. Okay, so I'll define it. So here I would say the move controller is equal to animation controller. This thing, this duration, okay, const duration. Give me 1 second. Yeah, cool. That's great. That's great. And now the duration. I don't know. I'll use milliseconds. Give it 5 milliseconds. And here, I think we are good. Now we are going to animate it. So animate. What am I doing? Second. Okay. No, sorry. It's the controller. All good. Now we are going to create now the animation. And the animation will be just a twin. Okay. So we are going to uh yeah, have a twin, for example, 0 to 10, and every time we will add it to like the current position that you have or the current head that you have. So, okay. Begin 0, end 10. Okay, very it. But I'll just do it like this for now. And I'll animate it from my move controller. All right. Okay. Now nothing happens. No problem. Now, what I'm going to do next is to add the listener to my controller, to my move controller. So I would say move controller, add listener. I would say if move animation that status is equal to animation status that completed, then you should reverse it for me. Animation controller that reverse it for me. Yeah. So it means that if the car goes up, then move it down for me like this. Good. And yeah, let's just add the set state here. Okay, cool. And after finishing with that, I'll now repeat like what I just said. Repeat it. Okay. And now I'm repeating it, and I'm reversing also. I'm repeating also the reversion. You see, it means that repeat it, like repeat the animation with the reversing also. So I'm gonna add the reverse that too. And yes, now what we are going to do next is to go and add like the move x to our value that we already have like for the car. Yeah, I think that's this. Or not this. This is for the tree. Okay, so this is for the car. Okay, and here I'm talking about this value. So I'm going to add the move value to it. So not the move value, sorry, the move animation, that value. And now you can see that, yeah, it is indeed working. And yes, the reason why I put 50 was to show you that it is working. Now we are going to reduce like the end to 10. So okay, now you see, oh, still it still is too higher. Okay, thank you. Okay, now I think we are good. And let me reduce this value. I also put this before. I think it is also high with this value. Hmm. I don't know what you think. I really don't know what you think, but I think it is not so bad. Not so bad. It is cool. It's great. Okay, so that's good. But I think one thing is that I really think that these values, like this, is really slow according to the frequency of moving of the car. So I would add the stage 40. It's it's good, but okay, maybe 20 would be more faster. Yeah, all right. So that's it. So mainly that's what I wanted to show, and I really don't know. I'm thinking about like stopping and stopping the car. So we'll add some controls. So for example, turning on the light, okay, and also stopping the car, okay. So we'll just do it with gesture detector, okay. So I will wrap like the body inside the gesture detector. It and okay. So gesture detector. So now I will first of all turn on and turn off the light, okay. So I'll create let's say a variable called um, I'll call it bool light on, okay, light on, and I'll set it to true. And every time the user taps on the screen, it will switch. Okay, so I'll do light on equal to means this equal to light on. Okay, cool. And okay, let's just try it out. Nothing will happen. Yeah, why? Because yeah, I just created the variable, but I'm not applying it. So I'll apply it on the car part. So here, this place, like this whole place. So I will do what? I will do if light on equal to true. Okay. Now, uh, so if light on is equal to true like this, okay. Ah yeah, I applied it on the whole widget. So I'll remove it here and I'll put it here like this. Okay. So I have this. Okay. Now you can see the light turning on and turning off. And now I want to stop the car when the user the double taps the, the screen. So in order to do it, I'll create or add the on double tap function here. Okay, so I'll say if the move controller is animating, if the move controller is animating, I will stop it. I will stop it. Otherwise, otherwise I will repeat it like this. And also, I will not forget the reversing. Okay. And finally, I'll put set it here. Okay. And now let's see. Okay. Turn on, turn off, turn on. Okay. Stop. You see, the car is not moving anymore. You cannot see it. Yeah, now the car is moving. You see? Awesome. So that's what I wanted to share. So I hope you have liked it. But oh, I want to change things. So what happens? Let's extend this. So when we extend it, you see, it's because we are taking the size, like the weight of our screen. That's why it is like this. So we will fix it. So in order to fix it, I will I will remove this variable or like this value and replace it with 200, for example, and then I rerun it. Yes. Now you see it's working. Yeah. And also I will replace like I want the trees to move faster. Okay. So let me add 10 here. And now the tree are moving. You see they are moving like this. All good. And yeah, so I will just sign it, with some text here. So okay, I'll sign it. So here, I will wrap this inside a column. Okay, and I'll add like a text. For example, car car driving animation with Flutter and style, the text style. Okay, color colors, that white font weight, mm, font weight that bold, right? And I would really love to give it a size. I'll give it a size, font size 25. And here I'll add the main, no, let's say the cross disalignment. Simple. Okay, you see now. Okay, I will add also the main one and the size box spacing between them. Let's look at the result. Yes. All right. So we have it like this. Okay. And I really don't know how you think about it, but let's tell me in comment what you think about it. Okay. I want to add also some border or shadow. So I will wrap this inside a container decoration, cross decoration. And, let's want to see something first. Okay. No, I'm talking about a shadow. All right, shadow. Okay, box shadow. Color. I would say colors that have uh, black with opacity 0.5. Oh yeah, we are missing things. I think. Wait 2 minutes. Okay, so the variable are, yeah, the color. I think it's good, but I really don't understand what is. Ah yeah, it's because we didn't put the color first. Like this. Oh yeah. Okay. 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 So the box shadow should be there. Um, like this. Okay. And now let's add our color like this. And you want to see it. Okay. You cannot clearly see it, but if I change it to white, for example, we should be able to see it. Oh yeah. Okay. All right, guys. So that's all right, guys. So that's what I wanted to show you. I hope you have enjoyed it. And okay, let's run it again. All right, all right. So we are good. So that's one. I want. That's what I wanted to show you this time, guys. So I hope you like it. And yeah, tell me in the comment what you need to see me do next time or what you need to learn next time. And yeah, see you then. Bye bye.